To begin with, have your forearms parallel to the floor and body width apart. And the aim is to pass the ball, to throw the ball from waist height to eyebrow height. And the first exercise is to pass it from one hand to the other. Just do that a few times, get comfortable with passing and catching the ball and getting it to drop into the right place. Don't worry about dropping it. If you don't drop the ball a few times, it probably means that you're not even trying. Okay. So just a reminder, forearms parallel to the floor, body width apart, pass the ball forehead height. For this second exercise, the ball is in one hand and your hands are, as before, forearms parallel to the floor, body width apart. But this time we're going to take the ball, pass the hand and the ball underneath the opposite hand, then throw the ball into the air, catch it in the other hand. I'll show you that again. Don't forget, we've got to pass the hand underneath the empty hand. Now we can throw the ball into the air and catch it in the empty hand. Once we've done that in one direction, we then do the same thing in the opposite direction. Pass the ball with the hand underneath the hand that's empty, throw the ball in the air and catch it in the empty hand. And then start to bring some. The next exercise, stand in the same starting position on forearms parallel to the floor and body width apart, but put all your weight onto the leg, which is the same leg as the same arm that's holding the ball. If the other leg off the floor, pass your arm and hand with the ball under the leg. When it's right under the leg, throw the ball in the air and catch in the opposite hand. So I'll repeat that. You need to balance on one leg, which is the leg on the same side of your body as you're holding the ball. Lift the other leg off the floor, balance, pass your hand and arm and ball right underneath the leg so that you can then throw the ball straight up in the air and catch in the other hand. Now we're going to pass the ball, instead of passing the ball from the inside of the leg to the other hand, we're going to pass the ball from the outside of the leg. So this time I want you to balance on the leg, which is the opposite leg to the arm that's holding the ball. So you lift the leg that's holding below the arm that's holding the ball in the air, balance, and this time pass it from the outside to the inside, hand and arm right underneath, up in the air, catching the opposite hand. I'll repeat that. So you lift the leg, which is on the same side as you're holding the ball, balance on the other leg, pass the ball, hand, arm right underneath, up in the air, catching the opposite hand. And now for the grand finale. So first of all, I'd like you to watch what's happening behind. So you're going to stand with one arm stretched out like this, keep hold of the ball and let the arm drop and relax so that your hand hits the opposite shoulder, like so. Keep doing this for a few times until you're really comfortable with what's happening. The hand comes up, hits the shoulder. Then finally do the same thing and let go of the ball. Keep practicing. If you drop the ball, that's great. It means you're letting go of it and you're working at it. Keep practicing and finally the ball will just appear over your shoulder.